with Paul George. Maxey out there with Embiid. And it's Grimes in at the two-guard spot. And for Milwaukee, the post pair, the longtime duo of Antetokounmpo and Lopez. Damian Lillard out there with Taurean Prince. And it's Kuzma in at the three. And what a matchup we have here in the front court break.
Yeah, each of these teams are anchored by their big men. I think it's going to be physical and highly intensified.
Lillard finds Prince. Fade away. Sinks the three-pointer.
Wow, Prince has a little daylight, and that shot looked true.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I was able to talk to Doc Rivers a few minutes ago. Coach said he knows the obstacles of playing against Paul George. He told me, you know he's going to have his fingerprints all over this game on offense and defense. Our goal will be to minimize how often we let him disrupt our game plan. We'll see how long they can keep George out of the picture. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Here's Embiid. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Looming large on the interior. Embiid, hard to deny.
Lopez a screen. And Lillard kicks to Antetokounmpo. Back to Lillard. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis. Lillard's got 6.
And one of the quickest triggers. Lillard says, now you see it, now you don't.
Looking back at Damian Lillard's time in Portland, what an incredible 11-year run. I mean, Brent, he was the team.
Yeah, unbelievable, all-time great for the Portland Trailblazers. All-NBA 7 times, Kevin, the Blazers record. And no doubt one of the most beloved players that's ever put on a uniform in the great Pacific Northwest. But I know for Damian Lillard how competitive he is. He doesn't want to just rely on what it is he accomplished there. There's more to be done, and he wants to win at the highest level, and that's what he's looking to do.
It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. Kuzma kicks to Lillard. Prince, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Cuts off the pass. And now the 76ers on the break. The shot by George, wide open. No good with the triple. Milwaukee has gone 3 of 5 from three-point land so far in the ballgame. That one falls.
And Giannis continuing to look for the mid-range, showing his confidence.
The 76ers trail by 6. Embiid with a screen on Lillard. Another miss by Philadelphia. And that's a foul called on Kelly Oubre. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Lillard against Maxey with the step back. And Lillard kicks to Prince. Cranes the three-pointer. Prince has got his second basket of the game.
A good shooter and has some range. Taurean Prince welcoming all catch-and-shoot opportunities.
Here's Grimes. Kept alive.
As a big, once you get position inside, it allows you to fight and come away with a lot of tough boards.
Back to Antetokounmpo. And here's Prince outside. It's hauled in by George.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Here's Maxey. The 76ers with another miss. Here's Milwaukee now. They're on a 14-5 run here. And Greg, 2 seasons ago, the Bucks ranked first in defensive rating. Last season, they dropped down to number 19.
Yeah, shifting defensive schemes, coaching changes, also swapping Jrue Holiday for Damian Lillard. But they can and should be better than 19.
Philadelphia moving the ball around. Here's Maxey. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Bucks leading by 12. Kuzma finds Lillard. Here's Lopez. From deep, Prince. That one, no good. Here's Maxey. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Antetokounmpo's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Pass to Lopez. Back to Giannis. Lets it go from deep. Oubre pulls it in. And so it's Oubre with it. He brings it up for Philadelphia. Maxey kicks to Embiid. On the wing, George. Covered by Lillard. Grimes passes to Oubre. Shot clock at 5. Takes a 3. Another miss by Maxey. Pass to Kuzma. Good if it goes. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's Damian Lillard making things happen for Milwaukee. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
Well, not only that, but you love how unselfish they've been to start this game. That's going to get all the guys in a great flow and feeling good. So moving that ball around and scoring off assists, it's a nice way to play.
So to begin the second quarter for the Philadelphia 76ers, Abusele out there with Embiid. Then it's Butler. Then there's Edwards. And it's McCain in at the shooting guard position.
And how about Porter Jr.'s court awareness? Excellent job finding the open man with the pass.
Here's McCain. 2 points. That one goes. McCain's got 5 points in the quarter.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Trent can't hit. The 76ers trail by 10. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. They grab their own miss. Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
And talk about effort. Embiid staying with that one.
Trent outside. Offline with his 3.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
To the inside. Very pretty alley-oop layup.
My goodness. Save that one. I want to see that again.
Me too. Just absolutely beautiful. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, the Sixers have their superstar in Joel Embiid, but Coach Nick Nurse says they have to maximize him in different ways. Nurse said unpredictability is the key. You have to relieve some of the pressure. Guys are overplaying and sending multiple players at him. You have to find easy baskets out of it. Kevin?
Makes a lot of sense, David. Thank you.
Now that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference, not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
And here's Trent outside.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Here's McCain. Rebound, Milwaukee. Porter looking it over. Drills it from outside. Porter's got the lead up to 14 now for Milwaukee.
Nice pull-up J there by Porter. Keeping the defense on their toes, but striking fast.
Milwaukee is gone for the three-pointers 7 times here in the second and been successful 3 times. They kick it out to Green. Pass to Trent. Antetokounmpo. That's a 2-pointer. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. The 76ers trail by 14. And Brent, when you talk about the best player in the league, Giannis has got to be in that conversation, correct?
Yeah, there's no doubt, Kevin. I mean, the numbers he puts up are incredible. It's how easily he dominates a game and just how unstoppable of a force he is. You know, there's so many teams out there trying to find answers for what Giannis is doing to them offensively, but how do you equip a defense to slow down the force that is Giannis Antetokounmpo?
On offense here, the Bucks. They've outscored him 10 points to 2 during this run. Porter, no luck. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 6 from three-point land in the second quarter. Less than 20%, but they've continued to let him fly. Now here's Edwards. Still scoreless. The kick outside to Butler. Embiid with the screen on Porter. Philadelphia needs to get a shot off. Edwards, no good. Bucks leading by 16. Here's Antetokounmpo. Not happening with that shot. He's put up 5 and made 2. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
For three, Edwards. It's rebounded by Portis. Portis has got his 5th rebound in this one. Trent against Butler. Giannis kicks to Portis over Butler. And the Bucks miss again.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
Pass to McCain. Left side, Edwards. Here's McCain. Defended by Trent. Here's Embiid, and he was able to put it up in time, but it doesn't fall. And so it's Milwaukee with a sizable lead. Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
14.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Really an incredible game from Lillard.
Well, through the first two, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
Yeah, you would hope the defense at least would start to consider creeping up on him just a little bit.
The post pair, the longtime duo of Antetokounmpo and Lopez. Taurean Prince is out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Kuzma in at the 3, the small forward. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Doc Rivers. Giannis with it, now defended by Oubre, and even 3-on-3 break. Lillard the pass to Giannis. Prince outside from deep. Oubre pulls it in.
Yeah, but the defense was determined not to give him an inch of free space.
Kicks it out to Maxey from downtown. And Lopez pulls it down. Bucks leading by 13. Prince in the corner. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Prince has got 9. Greg, you look at today's point guards. So many different types that can be effective.
And there's a lot more freedom to point guards to kind of explore the parameters of their game. Sometimes it's steadying an offense. Other times it's to ignite it.
Here is Lillard after the three-pointer from Kelly Oubre. And Lillard kicks to Prince for the 3. And it's Lillard missing. The 76ers trail by 13. Pass to Oubre. Here's Grimes. Embiid, the pass to Grimes. And stolen by Lillard. Down low. The setup and the slam by Giannis.
Yeah, you could throw that pass just about anywhere, even the top of the square for Giannis to go and get.
The Bucks have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Hey, Brent, where would you rank the Lopez brothers as the best NBA siblings?
Well, they've had storied careers, both of them. Certainly in terms of the argument about the best twins to ever play the game, you could make an argument for them. You had, of course, Tom and Dick Van Arsdale in the 60s, Horace and Harvey Grant in the 90s. But what the Lopez brothers have been able to do, not in terms of their longevity, but in terms of their contribution to their teams, both very different. These guys have to be up there.
And Kuzma has it in the corner. Now Embiid, he has 6. Fires away from outside. Grimes with the bucket. Grimes has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
And you have to be unselfish if you're going to lead your team to great things. And I think Embiid gets that.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. Tyrese Maxey has stepped up into a starring role with the 76ers. He says these guys have the ultimate confidence in me, all the way from the organization down to the players. So I can just go out there and be aggressive, play my game, even through mistakes. It's all part of extraordinary growth for the guard. Kevin?
Yeah, thanks. He is rewarding their faith. And I love his statement on growth. He's always looking to expand. A nice shot by George.
Well, Paul George just felt out the defense there, and because they weren't close, he could just pull up.
Lillard from outside. He gets hauled in by Paul George. The 76ers trail by 16. Maxey kicks to George. Gets the three-pointer to fall. George has got 5 points so far.
Really no spot on the floor where George can't hurt you with a versatile scorer.
Lillard, the pass to Prince. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Maxey with it. Picked up by Kuzma. Pass to Embiid. Fires the three. Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. Antetokounmpo's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Lillard from outside. Rebound by the 76ers. Oubre's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Shot by Grimes. No good. And so Giannis will bring it up for the Bucks. They led by as many as 18 points. And Kuzma has it in the corner. And the Bucks miss again. Here's Maxey. And so it's Milwaukee looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. All around, it's hard to point to any one area where they haven't had the upper hand in this. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And so in the game for the 76ers, CLA out there with Gordon. And there's Embiid. Then it's Butler. And it's McCain in at the shooting guard. Three-pointer. The rebound by the Bucks. Giannis's Bucks leading by 16. Portis for 3. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis. Portis has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. To the middle. Snatched away. Now the Bucks moving it up. Green inside the three-point line. The rebound by Yabusele. Gordon deciding where to go with it. Connects from three-point range.
Well, if Eric Gordon gets the ball from beyond the arc, you have to respect his ability to knock those down.
And here is Trent outside. The shot, no good.
You know, he's usually very reliable from out there, but tonight it's just not going down.
Butler kicks to Gordon. And there's the call on Giannis Antetokounmpo. That's his first foul. Taurean Prince, he's checked in for Green. Quentin Grimes is checked in for the 76ers. Lowry comes in for Butler. Porter against Lowry. Pass to McCain. Just 5 on the clock. Nailed from three-point land.
And you make the next pass. Nice job by Lowry there.
Trent outside. Screen by Giannis. Trent. And he knocks down the jumper.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
He's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Off target from outside. The 76ers trail by 15. Beyond the arc. McCain's shot is off. Milwaukee's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Trent can't hit.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Here's Grimes. Hits it from three-point range.
This is what he does. Find space on the perimeter and then sink the 3.
There's the 3. And Gary Trent Jr. hits from deep. And the Bucks lead by 15.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
No good on the 3.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want to. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
Trent can't hit. The 76ers trail by 12. To the wing right side. Here's McCain. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Milwaukee's gone beyond the arc 7 times here in the fourth and been successful 3 times.
Just not sure if he ran out of energy at halftime or what, but so far just not himself in the second half.
Shot by Grimes. No good.
Really excellent defense there. They know he's capable of knocking it down from the outside, and they could not have played him better. Boy, I'd love to see him just get a smidge closer to the basket. Once he sees a few shots go in from there, that might open up everything from distance.
Another miss by Philadelphia.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
And here's Trent outside. Good D by Embiid. Pass to McCain. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. McCain's got it back down to within single digits for the 76ers. From deep, Trent knocks down the 3-ball.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on, and that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. A 3-ball, and it's Joel Embiid with the rebound.
And I think they realize any hope of a comeback is gone.
Well, realistic at this stage of the game, they're going to lose this one, but will they take something from the loss?
From outside the arc, and the rejection by Embiid. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Embiid. 9 seconds left in the game. From deep, Antetokounmpo. No good on that one. So it's Milwaukee picking up the win. A confident win and one where thank you, David. Well, folks, that's going to do it.
afraid to slow the pace of the game.
Well, B.A., it's because they're both adept at operating their half-court sets. They don't feel the need to push the tempo all the time.
So we'll look at our starters for Orlando. On the wings, it's Caldwell Pope and Wagner. Banchero and Carter Jr. make up the front court. And it's Suggs in at the 1.
And he did that so well in college. Suggs sharing it well in the league, too.
Antetokounmpo, a screen on Suggs. Lillard passes to Lopez. There's the 3. The rebound by Carter. Banchero finds Carter. Back to Banchero. The 3 from Suggs. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
And not wasting any time here. Suggs is quick on the draw off the catch.
Lillard got a good look. And they cash it in right away with a quick shot.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
How about Paolo Banchero, coach? What a special talent. The first overall pick back in 2022, and then the Rookie of the Year.
Well, Brian, he's not just a scorer. He's a 6'10" playmaker, and getting that out of someone who plays on the front line and can also play as a small ball 5, Banchero's versatility makes him very valuable.
On target from range.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
You won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
Lillard with the bucket.
You cannot let Dame get good looks, especially from the corner.
Wagner with a screen on Prince. Caldwell Pope for 3. Orlando again missing. Now the Bucks with it. Good momentum. 8 straight points. Pass to Lopez. The ball's knocked loose. Down low. Out of bounds. It'll be Orlando's ball.
Well, that's an unforced error. If you want to drive your coach crazy, that's the way to do it.
Here's Suggs. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far.
Well, that's why he's out there using his size in the paint.
Lillard passes to Prince. Kept alive. It's Prince on the wing. Fires the 3. Takes the 3. It's rebounded by Banchero. Orlando has gone 2 of 5 from deep. Suggs, the pass to Carter to the inside. Banchero against Antetokounmpo. It's Banchero with the drive. On the wing, Suggs. Back to Wagner. 5 on the clock. Suggs with a screen on Kuzma. And once again, off the mark by Orlando. Here's Milwaukee. It's been 8 unanswered for them. Well, Grant, from roster to coaching changes, the Bucks have been trying to become an even more elite team.
Yeah, teams are always tinkering now these days, B.A. The Bucks know they are a high-level team, but they want to dominate the competition on another level.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw.
And what I like about Suggs is that he does many things well, and that's because he plays with so much confidence.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Portis has checked in. And a change for the Magic. Bataze's checked in. Suggs against Kuzma. Outside, Caldwell Pope. Jacks up a 3. Sinks it from distance. Caldwell Pope's got 6 points.
And a smart feed from Suggs. The defense making it easy. His teammate open.
And that one's good. Lillard.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
And sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Kuzma outside. Carter against Portis. Pass to Lopez. And stolen by Suggs. And the Magic pushing it up now. Outside, Caldwell Pope. Wagner with a screen on Prince. Caldwell Pope for three. It's hauled in by Portis. And it's Lillard with the ball for the Bucks. Portis outside. To the wing on the left. The three from Prince. Stolen by Carter. Oh, and a fast break for the Magic. Suggs outside. Carter finds Wagner. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal? Then he goes straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. Orlando ahead. They lead by 1. And we'll be back in just a minute with the start of the second quarter. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Magic.
Well, they're in a great flow. The ball's moving. All those assisted buckets means the offense is running well.
And also, I like how they've let it fly from the three-point line. Shooting with confidence so far in this one.
All right, this is how the floor looks for the Magic starting the second. The backcourt is Suggs and Caldwell Pope. Then it's Goga Batadze. Then there's Wagner. And it's De Silva in at the 4. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Giannis Antetokounmpo wants to take on the tough assignments defensively. He said, quote, "I believe I'm one of the best two-way players to ever play this game, and I want to have that challenge, knowing that you gave everything to the game and you gave everything to stop the other team's best player."
He certainly wants to dominate in every way, Allie. Thank you. Outside for Green. Just 5 to shoot. Outside Porter. Lets it go from deep. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Yeah, incredible range. Porter Jr. can cash you in from distance. He certainly did there.
And Wagner gets it to go.
Well, that's a shot you don't mind him taking. Gets a good look and trusts his shot to knock down the 3.
Well, Grant, they say early in Giannis's career, he had to work not just on his game, but his attitude.
And that's true, B.A. It wasn't a bad attitude. He just lacked an edge. The ruthless mindset that all great players have. But, man, once he got that edge, he never lost it.
See, now that layup isn't possible without the help of the pass.
Trent, the pass to Porter. Green up top. Pass to Trent. Now here's Portis. Lets the 3 fly. Outside for Porter. Hits the trifecta. Porter's got 6 in the quarter.
And shots like this help Porter Jr. get into a rhythm. Connecting off the catch only helps his confidence.
And it's Wagner missing. Milwaukee has gone 2 of 6 from distance here in the second quarter. Pass to Porter. Beyond the arc. Back to Antetokounmpo. Trent from long range. Orlando with the rebound. And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Suggs against Porter. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Porter pulls it in.
Well, the analytics don't like it, but if the defense is giving it up, I like that shot selection despite the miss.
Trent with it. Portis, the pass to Trent. Back to Portis. Three-pointer. Pure from three-point range. Portis has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. 1:33 left to play in the second quarter. Suggs against Porter. Pass to De Silva. Here's the three. Drops in the three.
Way to rise to the occasion and snatch back the momentum.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
Yeah, the mid-range is not a go-to for Giannis, but he's always looking to expand his game.
And Suggs, here we go. Wagner for three. That one falls. Wagner's got 7 points for the quarter.
That's a heads-up play right there. Reads the floor, distributes accordingly.
And it's on Kumpo with a miss. Orlando's gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. Takes a step back. The three from Suggs. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Yeah, good to see Suggs bury the triple. This will only help with his confidence.
Pass to Portis. Fires from deep. Gets the three to fall. Portis has got 6.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Caldwell Pope's shot is off. The Bucks trail. Trent finds Portis. The three is up. And the Bucks hit again from deep. And the chess match continues.
7 lead changes already, and we're still in the first half.
Kicks it out to Wagner. Launches it. He can't get it to go. Here's Kumpo. And it's good.
There will be 2 minutes to review the play.
Gonna have to wait before heading to the locker room. They're gonna bring out the monitor and see if he got it off in time.
Yeah, the replay makes it obvious. I mean, he got that shot off in time. It should be an easy decision for the officials.
A big-time effort for Bobby Portis, providing a lot of energy for Milwaukee. He dropped 3 threes in that quarter. They haven't found an answer for him yet. Back after this.
For the half-court shot, drums, please. They're thinking about the shot.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Bobby Portis in his bag in this one.
Through the first 2 quarters and change, his perimeter shooting continues to be spot on.
Yeah, he's been locked in tonight. Through the first 2 quarters, he's been a huge factor from outside.
Inside, we have Giannis and Lopez. Prince is out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Kuzma in at the 3 slot. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Magic trail by 3. Harris with it. He's picked up by Lillard. And stolen by Kumpo. For 3. It's hauled in by Isaac.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Here's Black, defended by Lillard. From deep. Nails it from 3. Black's got his first 3 points of the game. And we all know about Stan the analyst and Stan the coach. But when you played in college, what was your game like, Stan? Whoa! Kumpo flying!
Impressive how in sync Giannis is with his squad, enabling them to set up a flashy alley-oop.
Pass to Black. Picked by Carter. Puts up a 3. And another 3 for Orlando. Incredible game. This lead has been exchanged 8 times.
Tremendous show of will and resilience on both sides.
The 3 from Prince. It's hauled in by the Magic. Carter's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Black. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
Here in the third, he's really started to heat up from the perimeter.
The Bucks trail by 4. Here's Lillard. It's hauled in by Isaac.
Yeah, you wonder what is he thinking right now. He's not shooting the ball well, and shots like that only hurt his team more.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Brian, with the Bucks switching coaches midway through last season, Doc Rivers, experienced with star-laden rosters, he said, quote, "I resist thinking that you can't coach players. I have no problem holding them accountable. If you don't do it, you're not going to win." Brian, the pressure's on to get it done.
The burden of expectations. It's title or bust. Thanks, Allie. Launches a 3. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. In transition, here they come. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Kuzma finds Prince. Takes a three. It's Kuzma with the miss. The Magic have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Grant, Kyle Kuzma is an instinctual scorer who gets it done in a variety of ways.
He's especially skilled inside the painted area, but he's a capable shooter from mid-range and beyond the arc. Plus, he's someone you can rely on in the clutch.
And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. It's hauled in by Isaac. Orlando leading. It's stolen by Kuzma. Here we go. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Prince. From the arc. Milwaukee, no good that time either. And Harris has got the ball here for Orlando. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. Harris, a screen on Lillard. Black passes to Howard. And another miss by Orlando. The Bucks shooting just 38% for this game so far. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. That's bucket number 5. He's 5 for 12 now.
Yeah, Lillard is relentless on offense tonight, getting bucket after bucket for his team.
Puts up a deep 3. Shot's good by Black. Black's got 12 now in this quarter.
Anything you can do, I can do better. That one felt a little personal right there.
Well, and as a fan of the game, you have to love these back and forth ones.
And that one's good. Lillard. Here in the second half, this game's still nip and tuck.
Just an insane amount of lead changes. The fans are getting their money's worth.
Howard with a screen on Lillard. Here's Black. Out to Harris. Isaac outside. They set the pick. 6 to shoot. And the call will be against Kyle Kuzma. That's his first foul of the game.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
A different look for Milwaukee. Sims, he's checked in for Lopez. Portis comes in for Antetokounmpo, and it's Gary Trent Jr. in for Kuzma. And a new group getting ready for Orlando. Wagner's checked in for Carter. Franz Wagner comes in for Howard. Anthony's checked in for Harris. And it's Jalen Suggs in for Black.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And the Bucks pushing it up now. The 3, here's Lillard. Oh, Lillard laces in a 3.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
Here's Wagner. Nails the 16-footer. Wagner's got 11 points. Just a big-time effort for Damian Lillard, providing a lot of energy for the Bucks. Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Orlando trailing here. Setting the floor for the Magic. The Wagner brothers on the floor. Franz at the 3, Mo in the middle. The backcourt is Suggs and Caldwell-Pope. And it's Ben Carroll in at the 4. Coming down the stretch, it's still anyone's game.
Incredible effort and energy on both sides. These guys must be gassed.
Trent's shot is off. And Orlando shooting a solid 53% from the floor. And Kevin Porter picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Orlando making a switch here. Anthony's checked in.
Number 50, Cole Anthony.
Wagner with a screen on Porter. Anthony against Porter. 6 on the shot clock. Wagner with a screen on Porter. Three-pointer, Anthony. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo has got rebound number 8 now. There's the drive. Green, the pass to Trent. Antetokounmpo outside. And here's Porter outside. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in. Antetokounmpo's got 3 assists in the game. Caldwell-Pope, a screen on Green. Wagner, no good, off the front rim.
Probably not the shot they had in mind, but you can't fault him. He had a clean look.
And the basket by Trent.
Cool, calm, and collected at a critical juncture in this game.
Ben Carroll the screen. Caldwell-Pope for 3. Milwaukee with the rebound. On the wing, Porter. The three. It's rebounded by Banchero. Magic trail by 5. Wagner for 3. Ooh, he's now 7 for 12.
This continues to be a battle. The lead is within reach.
Yeah, this is definitely a close one. Let's see if they have enough in the tank to take the lead here.
Antetokounmpo finds Porter. The jumper from the wing off target. Orlando has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter. Porter with the steal. Kicks it out to Antetokounmpo. Trent against Wagner. Back to Antetokounmpo. On the wing, Porter. Just 5 on the clock. The Bucks need to get up a shot here. Oh, he got hacked on the three-pointer, and he'll head to the line. It's on Kentavious Caldwell-Pope.
And Giannis will just about do anything the coaching staff asks. A true team player.
So Milwaukee going with almost an entirely new group here. Lopez, he's checked in for Portis. Kuzma comes in for Green. Prince is checked in for Trent. And Damian Lillard subbed in for Porter Jr. Isaac, he's checked in for Orlando. Suggs comes in for Anthony. For Orlando, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Wagner, the pass to Suggs. The Magic need to put one up here. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Sometimes the action speeds up on you a little too much. Two teammates not on the same wavelength there.
We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in. Prince, a screen on Suggs. Pass to Prince. The three is up. No good there. Excellent D there from Caldwell-Pope. And Banchero with it. Guarded by Antetokounmpo. The big man, Banchero, showing the range.
Oh, no holding back from Banchero. He wants this team to be able to rely on him in these type of moments.
Tipped away and stolen by Suggs. Prince against Caldwell-Pope. Banchero outside. Pass to Wagner. Just 4 to shoot. Shoots. Giannis with the rebound. Antetokounmpo has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Lillard against Suggs. Back to Antetokounmpo. And it's out of bounds to the Bucks as Milwaukee retains possession.
He was all over that pass. That's a cautionary tale.
Yeah, and you know they're tracking the tips and deflections because that tells you who's affecting the game.
Banchero right side. There's the triple. Oh, nails the triple.
Oh, whoa, that is as clutch as it gets. Big time play.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
Pass to Lopez. And Kentavious Caldwell-Pope picks up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game. Howard's checked in for Wagner.
Magic substitution, number 13.
35 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
For 3, Caldwell-Pope. They get it back. Suggs, the pass to Howard. And Giannis Antetokounmpo picks up that foul. That's his 3rd foul so far.
Second team foul.
There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
And he's doing things on the glass tonight that we don't often see.
Well, it's all due to his energy and effort, as well as how well he's been able to get ideal positioning on the glass.
There's 6 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Oh, it's stolen. For the win! Oh, it goes! He beat the buzzer!
The NBA never ceases to amaze me.
The winner! All right, Allie, thank you. And that about wraps it up. Along.
a formidable front court.
Yeah, both these teams are loaded with a lot of skill down low. Kind of old school. Should be a physical contest.
A look at the starting group for the Magic. Wagner and Banchero are the forwards. In the backcourt form, it'll be Suggs and Caldwell Pope. And it's Carter in at the center position. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Embiid. Caldwell Pope finds Wagner. Caldwell Pope with a screen for Wagner. Shot clock at 6. Banchero looking around.
Embiid with no problem getting in your grill defensively.
Oubre against Suggs. Right side Maxey. George passes to Oubre. Back to George. Outside Maxey. Carter pulls it in. Orlando's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. This team has handed a lot of responsibility to Tyrese Maxey, but Greg, he's lived up to it.
And has grown very well into his role with the team. Shown that he can be a scorer all over the floor. Amazing to think how far he's come in such a short amount of time.
Orlando's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Offensive rebound. Carter dishes to Suggs. Wagner kicks to Caldwell Pope. Wagner a screen on Maxey. Caldwell Pope on the wing. And a miss there on the triple. Caldwell Pope's gone 1 of 3 from the field here. Maxey with it. Picked up by Suggs. And it's contagious. Caldwell Pope with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Maxey. Oubre, no one around him. Hands it from downtown.
A legitimate sniper from distance. Love seeing Oubre Jr. shoot it with such precision.
And it's Banchero missing.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Launches it. Carter pulls it in. The Magic have gotten only 1 of 6 shots to drop for them to start this game. On its way from Caldwell Pope for 2. Misses off the left iron. And so George will bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Back to Banchero. Out to Carter. Carter sets the pick for Wagner. Hits the three-point bomb.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Pass to Embiid. Three-pointer. And he's good on the 3-ball.
Guys over 7 foot like Embiid, they are not supposed to do that.
And while Embiid was on record praising the importance of continuity, I don't know that, Richard, the 76ers front office felt the same way.
Oh, yeah. What you say out loud versus your actions can be very, very different in this game. When you have a chance to go big game hunting, you do. The goal was to bring in some help for Embiid and Maxey, and they accomplished it.
Oubre for 3. Banchero grabs the board. And here's Caldwell Pope. He brings it up for the Magic. Pass to Banchero. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And this is something Banchero continues to hone, wanting to become a dangerous threat from deep.
Shot by Grimes. No good.
Locking the arc down. Defense knows it's on them to scare off those shots.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. Paolo Banchero is not skipping steps. Magic superstar says it's like anything in life, it's a process. Having that perspective just makes you want to work every day because this is the best league in the world. If you become impatient, you're going to drive yourself crazy. It's a cliche, Kevin, but you just keep pounding away. Back to you.
Well said, David. Dedication to the craft. EA thanks. The 76ers trail by 3. Now, here's Maxey. It's George on the wing. And it's out of bounds. The 76ers able to retain possession here.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
Here's McCain. The rebound by Bataze.
Philadelphia foul. McCain. That's his first personal foul. First team foul. Magic substitution. Number 50.
19 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Now Suggs. Nothing on the board. Shoots the three. Back to Wagner. It'll count. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. A good close contest so far. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Orlando?
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And something else that's working for them is ball movement. A lot of their points so far have come as a result of smart plays.
And so in the game for the Magic, Anthony is out there with Black. Then there's Howard. And it's Bitadze in at the 5, roaming the paint. And here's Gordon after the three-pointer from Cole Anthony. Count it, and the Orlando lead has been cut back down to 1 point on the basket from Gordon.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Here's Bitadze to the paint. Howard kicks to Black. 6 to shoot. Anthony taking his time here. They get it again to the left wing. Outside Howard. Pass to Black. Outside Anthony. Here's the three. Buries the long-range jumper. Anthony's got the lead up to 4 now for Orlando.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
And it's Gordon missing. The Magic have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Outside Howard. Another miss by Howard.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
Orlando leading by 4. Richard, close to a decade ago, Eric Gordon won the 6th Man of the Year award, and he is still a force off the bench.
Gordon is still a factor from outside. Not as much burst as he had before, but you got to respect his drive. His game has aged very well.
Wasted no time on that one. Gordon's got 6 points in the quarter.
So many of Gordon's shots come from three-point range because he drains so many of them. When you've had his kind of success from beyond the arc, you're always going to have the green light.
Here's McCain. The three. That's in, coming off an assist from Lowry. Lowry's got 3 assists now in this one.
Oh, great feed by Lowry. He'd rather pick up an assist than score a bucket.
Fires for 3. And Cole Anthony good for 3. Anthony's got 12 points in the game.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Outside Howard. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Gordon with it. And it's Howard picking him up. And some changes here for the 76ers. Kelly Oubre's checked in for Gordon. And it's Quentin Grimes in for Kyle Lowry. And out of bounds is the Magic will gain possession.
That was let's say that was an odd play. You don't see misconnections like that too often.
Orlando making some changes. Isaac's checked in for Banchero. Franz Wagner comes in for Black. And it's Caldwell Pope in for Anthony.
Oh, confident shot by Suggs. He just goes right up and lets it fly.
Suggs against Maxey. Grimes passes to Maxey. Another miss by Philadelphia. And Wagner's got the ball here for Orlando. Caldwell Pope for three.
And he continues to cast away, but the results just haven't been there tonight.
Philadelphia moving the ball.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
Suggs against Maxey. Here's Caldwell Pope. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
Yeah, that's it right now. He's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
The 76ers shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
Howard's checked in for the Magic. Maxey, no good. Orlando leading by 3. Isaac a screen on George. Suggs finds Howard. Caldwell Pope with a wide open look. That's good. And so Howard with the assist. Caldwell Pope's got 6.
And the three-pointer, a big part of KCP's game. About half his shots come from out there.
Maxey passes to George. The turnaround. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Oh, the turnaround jumper. That was just beautiful.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Outside Howard. Not his night so far. That's miss number 5 with no makes. Outside Maxey. Bangs home the trifecta. Now just a 1-point Magic lead.
Recognize the D is closing in. Maxey letting it go.
Here's Suggs. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. He gets it up, and it's sent back by Isaac. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Magic out in front, up 1. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Cole Anthony having a dominant impact, guys, in this game.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
If I'm his teammate, I keep feeding the hot hand, especially since he's been on fire from deep also.
Oubre out there with Joel Embiid. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. Then it's Paul George. And it's Grimes in at the shooting guard position. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Orlando trailing here. Isaac kicks to Suggs. Over Maxey. Oubre against Banchero. Off target from three-point range. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. And it's Contavious Caldwell Pope with the foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Maxey looking it over. Analytics or the eye test? The optics or the numbers in front, Greg? When you're judging the performance of a player, what kind of criteria do you use?
Well, an MVP candidate recently said, my eye test tells me this guy's a terrible defender, but the analytics tell me he's a great defender. I'm confused, and I often feel the same way.
And smart ball movement there from Banchero, and that selflessness will endear him to his teammates.
It's good. Nice touch there from Maxey.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Caldwell Pope for 3. Offensive rebound. This one for 3. And Houston gets it to go. Houston's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And you're asking for more trouble than you can handle if you're going to let him just roam free from beyond the arc.
For 3, Oubre. Houston with the rebound. Magic leading by 3. Caldwell Pope for three. And again, it's Orlando with the three.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
No problems knocking that one down. Maxi's got 9 points.
That is how you respond. Maxey with the three of his own.
Isaac passes to Suggs. Back to Isaac. It's tipped. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Grimes. He's covered by Suggs. Maxey passes to Grimes. Oubre outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The 76ers need to get off a shot. Shot by Grimes. No good.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Caldwell Pope finds Isaac. Isaac with a screen for Caldwell Pope. Kicks it out to Banchero. To the left side wing. Here's Houston. Traps in the tray. Houston's got a pair of threes now here in the third for the Magic.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
That one is good from Joel Embiid.
You must respect Embiid's range as a defender. He'll make you pay every chance he gets.
Caldwell Pope for three. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. George has got 5 rebounds tonight. Maxey. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. And stolen by Maxey. And George kicks to Maxey. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Oubre can't get it to go. Orlando leading by 3. Caldwell Pope passes to Isaac. Suggs in the corner. Trains it from beyond the arc. Suggs has got 5 points now this quarter.
And as we see Suggs develop his game, you'll see more of this. Jalen with the ability to operate off ball.
Maxey passes to George. The 76ers again can't hit it. The Magic have gotten 6 of their 12 shots to drop for him here in the second half so far. Caldwell Pope outside. Misses the 3.
And he keeps trying to get himself out of this rut, but maybe it's not meant to be. I'd focus on sharing it with his teammates at this point.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Second team foul. There's 21 seconds left to play in the third. The 76ers with another miss. And here's the fast break. Suggs leading the way. And stolen by Maxey. And now Philadelphia on the break for 3. Edwards. They get the rebound. Gets it off. And we've reached the end of the third. Magic lead by 6. Live from Philadelphia. You're watching. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
I feel like we've seen more slick passing big men in the league today than we've ever seen.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far with this fourth quarter. Sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Fourth quarter on the floor for the Magic. The post pairing, Wagner along with Carter. Cole Anthony is out there with Black. And it's Houston in at the 3, the small forward. Anthony. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Here's McCain. Covered by Anthony. Three-pointer, Butler. Carter pulls it in. Carter's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Houston, guarded by Embiid. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Effort like this makes you wonder if they've already packed it in for the game, ready to go on to the next. Gotta at least show a little heart out here.
Pass to Houston. The fader. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Rusele's got his 4th rebound in this one. And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Magic.
Their offense has been a well-oiled machine. They're moving the ball around, playing for one another, and just piling up assists.
And another area they've separated themselves has been their three-point shooting, making the defense pay for any airspace.
Quentin Grimes is checked in for the 76ers. Fires the three. And it's Banchero missing.
And maybe, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him to ease up off the threes.
And here's Banchero. He'll bring it up for Orlando. Sinks the triple. Banchero's got the lead up to 14 now for Orlando.
And more than respectable from three. Banchero stretching his range there. Wow.
Orlando's gotten 3 of their 6 three-pointers to fall here in the fourth. Pass to Wagner. Jacks up a 3. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Pushing it up. The shot by Butler. Nobody around. Here is the open 3 to cap the break. Butler's got his first 3 points of the game.
He just didn't like what he saw inside, so he takes the open transition 3. But if he missed, Coach might have had some words for him.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
I think when you've got it going from three-point range, you've got to keep it going. It's a good way to kind of pile up the points quickly. Maybe they've been going to him a little too much. Now, he's having a great game, but his team is losing, and that is all that matters.
That's his first personal.
On the free throw, no good. With the league's 65-game rule, Joel Embiid might have trouble making another All-NBA team.
Yeah, he's only reached that 65-game mark twice in his career. But he's still a lock to make the Hall of Fame, Kevin, because of how dominant he is when he plays. And look, he's already got an MVP.
That's good, and the Orlando lead is cut to just 11 on the basket from Maxey. The Magic have gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. Anthony, the pass to Banchero. Wagner with it. The tray. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Bryant. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Inside. And stolen by Maxey. Now the 76ers on the break. There's 1:17 left in the fourth quarter of this one.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
Here's Banchero. And it's off from three-point range. The 76ers trail by 14.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for Orlando.
And as we watch the game wind down, you have to look back at all the second-chance points these guys generated.
Yeah, they clearly won the second-chance points category. Possession after possession, we watched them go after the ball and make misses turn into makes.
And while there was some nice performances tonight, it definitely ended up being a solid outing for Paolo Banchero.
The work he put in on the glass helped shape this game, never taking a play off and closing out a number of possessions.
Here's Bitadze. The Magic again can't hit. And it's the 76ers with the ball. It's a 14-point game. Oubre inside the three-point line. And no good that time. Here's Banchero. And the miss. And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin.
question, B.A. I mean, these bigs bring the size and skill. Who has more tools in their toolkit? I mean, we're about to find out.
Let's check out Milwaukee's starting lineup. Inside, we have Giannis and Lopez. Damian Lillard out there with Prince. And it's Kuzma in at the 3. He buries it from 3.
Welcome to Maxi's world, one of the more efficient three-point shooters in this game.
Antetokounmpo against Oubre. Pass to Prince. This one for 3. Sinks the tray.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Maxey passes to George. From downtown. That shot is off. Lillard against George. The 3. It's hauled in by Oubre. Philadelphia has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Well, Clark, Lillard's scoring isn't what it once was, but he's still a major threat from outside.
He sure is. I tell you what, he's got such great range and such command of the ball in his body. He can get the shot he wants more times than not. And he's actually gotten better, I think, when he's working off the ball. Still have to be very much aware of where Damian Lillard is when he's on the court.
Now here's Maxey. George outside. Yes, it's good.
One of the things that separates George from other wings is willingness to go inside and do work, to play near the goal.
Lillard against Maxey. It's Prince on the wing. Lopez finds Prince. Milwaukee, no good that time either. The 76ers have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Oh, stolen by Lillard. The 3 ball. It's hauled in by Oubre. For 3, George. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Lopez. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Well, Clark, this Bucks roster is loaded with veteran talent, but their window for another run won't last long.
No, those windows don't last forever, especially with so many young teams around the league on the ascent. The Bucks may want to take a page from them and give some of their younger players a chance to grow and contribute.
Now here's Oubre over Lillard, and he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
At the line for your...
And so Oubre nails them both. Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Shot from the top of the key. Lillard can't get it to go.
Well, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
Maxey passes to Oubre. Fires in the triple. Oubre's got 5.
Selfless pass there from Maxey. Really able to handle the guard position quite well.
Lopez, the screen. Lets it fly. Prince with the bucket.
Boy, Lopez hunkered down and anchored in on that pick.
Lillard against Maxey. For 3, George. Rebounded by Lopez. The Bucks trail by 3. Lillard outside. That shot is off. That makes him 0 for 5.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Paul George spent some time talking about his idol. He said, the person who motivated me as a kid was Kobe Bryant. Growing up in Southern California, watching him every day, I wanted to emulate him. I attacked the game the same way he did, trying to work on every deficiency, play both ends, and be a competitor.
His impact lives on, Allie. Kuzma for 3. Pass to Antetokounmpo. And here's Lopez. Now Antetokounmpo. The 3 from Prince. It's hauled in by Oubre. Oubre's got 4 rebounds now. Maxey surveys. Lets it go from 14. Milwaukee with the rebound. Antetokounmpo outside. Out to Lillard. It's Prince on the wing. Good. And it's Lillard who picks up the assist. Give him 8.
Yeah, you know, Prince is always doing a nice job working to get open, and that's the rewards you get for staying active, keeping yourself moving, an open look on the jump shot there.
George outside, from outside the arc, knocks it down from distance. George has got 8.
It's turned into a showdown here, dueling from distance.
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
The 3 from Prince. What a play! He drains it at the buzzer!
And just nails the 3. Way to...
Paul George, he's feeling it tonight. He's been the driving force for Philadelphia. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. We'll be right back with you shortly. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And looking at what we've seen from the Sixers, what do you guys think?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
Taking a look at the Bucks. Giannis plays the 4 with Portis in at center. Gary Trent is out there with Kevin Porter. And it's Green in at the 3, the small forward. Well, Clark, we all continue to be amazed by Giannis. What do you like most about his game?
I just think his passion and energy and relentless effort, he gives it to you every time he steps between the line. You get the sense he's not taking any plays off, and he's trying his very best, and that's an endearing quality and something I've really admired about his game throughout his career.
Pass to Embiid. Fires for 3. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. And so it's Antetokounmpo with it. He brings it up for the Bucks. Trent left side. On the wing, Porter. Portis with a screen on Embiid. And here's Porter outside. Can't get it to drop. Philadelphia has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Pass to McCain.
Blocking foul call. A.J. Green. That's his first personal foul.
Oubre, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Grimes comes in for Butler. Lopez, he's checked in for the Bucks. Prince comes in for Green. Here's McCain. He's guarded by Porter. Embiid with it. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From the top of the key. Philadelphia with another miss. Antetokounmpo with it. Picked up by Embiid. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Lopez. Porter from outside. Another miss by Porter. The 76ers have got none of their first 3 shots to fall so far in the second. Here's Yabusele. Back to Embiid. A good-looking shot from the wing.
How about the soft jumper of Joel Embiid? When the ball comes out of his hands like this, you feel like it's going in every time.
Pass to Prince. Trent left side. With the fadeaway. Rebound by Philadelphia. Embiid's got 4 rebounds in the game. Out left to the wing. Releases. McCain's shot is off. The Bucks trail. Porter looks it over. Pass to Prince from behind the arc. Rebound by Philadelphia. Now Oubre. 5 points in the game. Here's McCain. 3-pointer. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo's got his 5th rebound in this one. Outside Porter. Screen by Antetokounmpo. Let's go with a 3. And another miss by Milwaukee. For Philadelphia, they've gone 1 for 6 in the second quarter. Not great. To the right side. Here's McCain. He's guarded by Porter. Back to Oubre. Fires the 3. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Antetokounmpo's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Trent. it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. Trent's got his first basket.
You know the coaches hated that shot, but guess what? Some of them go in.
Philadelphia with another miss. It's Prince on the wing. He's got 11. Gets the 3 ball to go. And now a 3-point Bucks lead.
Every now and then, Prince will simply go off. He's been a focal point of this offense tonight.
Pass to Embiid. 4-3. Showing some range. Embiid. Nice.
And that's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And here's Oubre from the arc. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. End of quarter management here. They can go 2 for 1.
Make the math work in your favor.
Trent's shot is off. He got it. No doubt that's a foul. And it's going to be a transition take foul. Philadelphia shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game. Milwaukee making some changes. Portis, he's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Kuzma comes in for Trent. And Lillard subbed in for Porter Jr. Pass to Grimes. Here's McCain. Drills it from deep. And the 76ers lead by 4.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
And Tyrese Maxey gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Maxey against Lillard. And Tyrese Maxey gets the whistle that time. That'll be a second foul of the game.
He didn't have his feet planted.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Sixers in. Thank you, Allie. Good stuff. We will be right back after this break for the beginning of the 3rd quarter. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. And this is a star-driven league, but talk about the importance of role players, Grant.
Oh, B.A., a lot of times they're the ones who carry the day. You know what you'll get from your stars, but when the X factor ignites, that can make the difference.
Kelly Oubre out there with Joel Embiid. Then there's George. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. And it's Grimes in at the 2 guard. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. For 3, Maxey.
And I just love how he uses his lateral quickness to stay with his man. Lillard is a capable on-ball defender.
Lets it go from deep. The rebound by Embiid. Embiid's got rebound number 8 now. George passes to Grimes. From outside the arc. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. It's Prince on the wing. Fires for 3. Yes. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Prince has got 17.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor space.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Back to Maxey. Pass to Oubre. Oubre, a screen on Lillard. 5 to shoot. For 3, Maxey. The Sixers again can't hit.
That's his shot. And one, I'm sure, he wants back.
Well, Grant, there are few players in the league who can attack a defense from the logo, but Lillard is one of them.
Yeah, and he makes it look so easy. He has to pick him up at the half-court line, and it's been that way for about a decade.
And here's Embiid. Pass to Grimes. Sends it home from 3-point land. And the 76ers lead by 4.
And Embiid has an excellent feel for the game, including how and when to pass the ball.
Lopez finds Prince. The 3. That one's good. 7 for 10 now.
That's how you up the ante. come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And it's Maxey missing.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
For the lead. Lillard outside. And the call will be against Kelly Oubre. That's his first foul. So both teams changing it up here.
First team foul.
So it's Milwaukee now.
On the court.
Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. Maxey with it. He's picked up by Lillard. There's the three. And that's good. Maxey for three. Maxey's got his second basket of the game.
Well, the corner three, no challenge for Maxey. I mean, the dude can straight up shoot from deep.
Antetokounmpo, right side. Pass to Prince. And again, it's the Bucks missing. Philadelphia leading by 4. Now Maxey, who is stolen by Lillard. In transition, here come the Bucks. A clear look for Antetokounmpo. The rebound by Maxey. And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for Philadelphia. Here's Grimes.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
There's a minute 59 left in the third quarter here. Three-pointer, no good. The Bucks trail by 4. Prince, the pass to Trent. Out to the right wing. Prince finds Lillard. And the Bucks miss again.
Early on, he tried to shoot his way out of this funk. But later in the game now, he might want to just give it up and look for his teammates to do the scoring.
Grimes' shot is off. And for the Bucks, they're shooting 27% in today's game. Not good. Buries it from 3. Trent's got 5 points.
Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
Picked it. He's got a clear path. Lillard with the ball. Guarded now by Maxey. It's tipped. Here we go. The Sixers on the break. Pass to Oubre. Oubre on the wing. Back to Maxey. Shot clock at 6. He takes it in. Out to Oubre. Three-pointer. Knocks down the long J. Give him 8 points now.
Not a bunch of energy from the defense, which is why he was free to knock that down.
Here's Trent. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in.
Giannis's teammates know he's selfless. He's going to get the ball to the open guy, and it's on you to find your shot.
Pass to Embiid. Out to the wing. Here's Grimes. They get the rebound. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Off the mark there with a 3.
He just keeps firing away from distance. I know he's trying to get himself heated up, but at what cost?
Prince can't hit.
It seems like every miss ends up in his hands. He's been unreal.
Tell you what, those are crazy numbers, guys. I mean, believe me, I was a good rebounder in my day. It is not easy to corral that many boards in one night.
3 quarters of play and a close one here. The six. And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the 4th in what is still anybody's ball game. Here's Butler. On the floor for Milwaukee, starting the 4th quarter. Giannis plays the 4 with Portis in at center. Kevin Porter is out there with Gary Trent. And it's Green in at the small forward. The Bucks trail. And here's Porter outside. He drops it from range. Porter's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Boy, quick release that time from Porter. Pulled up before the defense could get to him.
Embiid gets the bucket.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Philadelphia's gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Pass to McCain. Here's Yabusele beyond the arc. Rebounded by the Bucks. Antetokounmpo's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass heating. Ooh, got that one up quick. Neither team able to take a hold of this game.
Yeah, it's a bit a tight one. Numerous lead changes, very competitive.
14 feet away, and he drops that one in.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Outside Porter. Butler with the ball. Now Porter defending. Here's McCain. The three. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo's outside for Porter. Outside. Green. Jacks up a three. And it's Porter. That time on the assist by Green. Porter's got 6 points in the quarter.
Sneaking out to the corner, Porter Jr. He's somebody you cannot afford to lose track of.
Well done on the glass. Gets himself in position where he can use his size.
Antetokounmpo outside. Green for three. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Pass to Edwards. Takes the three. Connects from downtown. Edwards got himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Tremendous momentum building toward those final possessions.
Yeah, with 8 lead changes so far, it feels like this is going to come down to the last shot.
And it's Green missing. The Sixers leading. Here's McCain. Milwaukee with the rebound. Antetokounmpo has got 15 rebounds here tonight. Pass to Portis. Right wing from the baseline. And perfection right through the net. And the Bucks lead by 1.
When you watch Portis, he's not just a good jump shooter for a 6'10 guy. Bobby's just a straight-up good shooter, period.
Counted from distance. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for Milwaukee?
You have to be a fan of the energy they played with on the defensive end. Active hands and feet, and it's come up big a few times for them.
Yeah, you know, defense just hasn't been able to keep up with them in this one. The transition game as a result of good defense has been very strong.
The 76ers have gotten just 3 of 9 shots to go in, struggling this fourth quarter. Oh, wasted no time on that one. Edwards got 6 points in the quarter.
And defensively, how do you leave them that open in crunch time?
The drive by Porter. Back to Trent. Portis, right side. Pass to Green. Antetokounmpo, outside. On the wing, Porter. Fires the three. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. 1:05 left in the fourth quarter here. Inside. It's stolen by Trent. And the Bucks pushing it up now. Porter with it. Now guarded by Butler. Antetokounmpo outside. Pass to Green. Trent outside. Shot clock at 5. Shoots a fadeaway. They get the rebound. Over to the left wing. And here's Porter outside. Laces one from 3.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game.
Yes.
McCain's shot is off.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Butler on the wing. Launches it. Great D that time from Porter. Trent for 3. And that bucket's good. Now it's a 7-point Milwaukee lead. Allie, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll
Features two teams that want to slow things down and run their offense in the half court.
Yeah, both sides are methodical. They want to get into their sets and create quality looks and also have floor balance. I'd be surprised if we see a ton of fast break opportunities tonight.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. The post pair, the longtime duo of Antetokounmpo and Lopez. Prince out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Kuzma in at the 3 spot. Kicks it out to Lillard. From deep, Prince, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard.
Wow, Prince has a little daylight, and that shot looked true.
Banchero, a screen for Caldwell Pope. 3-pointers off the mark. And so Giannis will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. It's a 3-point game. Lets it go with a 3. Orlando grabs the miss. We're about 1 minute into the first. When for about a decade, the Bucks have virtually been a lock for the playoffs.
Yeah, you think about Giannis being drafted in 2013, and absolutely nobody saw what was coming with him. He missed the playoffs in his first and his third year, and then all of a sudden, Giannis fully arrived. He's developed into a star, not just a star, but a superstar, and these guys have been contenders ever since.
For 3, Caldwell Pope. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
You got to stay connected to Caldwell Pope. He's a knockdown shooter, and he can get it going.
Antetokounmpo, a screen on Suggs. And Lillard gets it to go.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the 3-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Antetokounmpo pulls it in. For Milwaukee, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. And it's Lillard missing. Orlando's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. There's Wagner with the 3. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And not a bad passing center. Carter Jr. with the solid find there that leads to a bucket. And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Banchero finds Caldwell Pope. A 3-pointer off the mark. Bucks trail by 3. Kuzma outside. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Now Suggs pushing it up. No one to stop him.
Raw speed helps Suggs out there, keeping him ahead of the defense on a fast break.
A 3-pointer is right on target.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
They get it back. Pass to Banchero. Here's Wagner. Clock at 6. Out to Carter. Another shot. Over in the corner, Caldwell Pope. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. Caldwell Pope's got 5. And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for the Bucks, trailing by 4. 1:16 left in the first quarter of the game. Good on the 3-point shot.
Sticking it from the corner. You got to know where Lillard is at all times.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thanks. It's important to remember Damian Lillard was a 2-star prospect coming out of high school in Oakland. He says that the doubt I faced, what I found is I have true belief in myself. I poured a lot in and just continued to work. That's why when I struggle, I never waver because I know that I'm true to it. Eventually, I'm going to have my time. Kevin?
I think they call that game time. Hey, David, thank you.
And this is the type of go-to scorer this team wants Banchero to be. They love his confidence.
He was all alone on that one. 9 points in the game so far.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
And stolen by Lillard. And up the court come the Bucks on the break. Pass to Giannis. Back to Lillard. 11 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Kicks it out to Prince. Just 5 to shoot. Over Caldwell Pope. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Both teams have it going here early and still close through the first quarter. Magic lead by 1. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And guys, for the Magic, what jumps out to you so far, numbers-wise?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
It felt like they knew that there were openings in transition and just wanted to keep trying to feed that, get out quick.
So with Lillard on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. Antetokounmpo and Portis man the post position. Kevin Porter is out there with Gary Trent. And it's Green in at the 3, the small forward. Carroll a screen on Porter. Isaac outside. Anthony on the wing. Green against Ben Carroll. A three-pointer, no good. Milwaukee's gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. You know, you were talking about Giannis. He can put up 30 a game without taking many shots from the perimeter. That's a tall order these days, especially because he gets doubled every single time. And it's Jonathan Isaac with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And we're about a minute into the second quarter of play. It's stolen.
Awesome defense, just outstanding effort to reach his big hands in there and just rip the ball away.
And here's Anthony from the arc. Buries it from three-point range.
And smart ball movement there from Banchero. And that selflessness will endear him to his teammates.
It's Antetokounmpo on the wing from the arc. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now it's a shootout.
Here's De Silva trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
Orlando foul.
The Magic making a switch here. Houston's checked in. Lopez, he's checked in for the Bucks. Taurean Prince comes in for Green. And a wide open look for Porter. It's good from long range. Porter's got the lead up to 5 now for the Bucks.
Shooting while in rhythm. Porter Jr. has an impressive understanding for when to let that thing fly.
And Greg, you talk about toughness, a compete factor. How does a team create that culture?
Call it critical mass. When you have the entire organization and enough players committed to that kind of effort, everyone has to meet that level.
Milwaukee leading by 3. Takes a step back. Porter outside. Good on the triple. Porter's got 6 here in this quarter.
Good to see Porter Jr. knocking down the triple. Needs to keep taking and making those shots.
Here's Houston. Another miss by Orlando. Milwaukee is going to sublime 4 of 4 from three-point range since we've gotten in here in the second quarter. Porter passes to Antetokounmpo. Back to Porter. Launches from deep. Black grabs the board.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
Antetokounmpo with the ball. Now Anthony defending. Giannis flies the other way.
Well, Taurean Prince is strong, but he's also got big, powerful hands and pried that one away.
And Gary Trent gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. Wagner's checked in for Orlando. The Bucks also changing it up. Portis, he's checked in for Antetokounmpo. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Gary Trent. And Damian Lillard subbed in for Porter. Lopez sets a screen for Prince. Pass to Kuzma. Lillard against Anthony. There's the triple. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Fires from deep. And the three ball is good. Anthony's got 8 points.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
And Lillard kicks to Kuzma. It's tipped. Portis inside the three-point line. Rebounded by Anthony.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
And so the ball goes out of bounds. Isaac touched it last. Bucks leading by 5. Now here's Lillard. He's got 6. Kuzma outside. Prince against Anthony. Portis a screen on Anthony. 5 on the clock. Prince the pass to Portis. Isaac with the steal. He lobs up the alley-oop pass.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
Portis a screen on Wagner. Offensive rebound. The kick out to Lopez. Prince outside. 5 to shoot. The 3. For just the 4th time today, it is good. That one makes him 4 for 10.
Taurean Prince is doing it all. Damage from everywhere. Inside, outside, on the drive.
Here's Black. Covered by Lillard. Black dishes to Anthony. For 3. Drills the three-pointer. Anthony's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
Please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot from line. They're measuring up the shot.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You have to like what we're seeing from Taurean Prince.
Well, through the first 2, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
Yeah, you would hope the defense at least would start to consider creeping up on him just a little bit.
In the backcourt form, it'll be Suggs and Caldwell Pope. Wagner and Banchero are the forwards, and it's Carter in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the group starting the second half for Jamal Mosley. And Lillard kicks to Prince. Lets the 3 fly. Orlando grabs the miss. Banchero's got 4 rebounds in this game. Caldwell Pope for 3. The offensive rebound. Banchero with the screen. Wagner passes to Banchero. Goes back up. Kicks it out to Wagner. Here's Caldwell Pope. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Caldwell Pope's got 7 points.
How about that shot? Not exactly something drawn up by the coaching staff.
GA, when you look at the development of Franz Wagner, what now is the next step for him?
Kevin, for me, it's the three-point shooting, specifically becoming more efficient out there. And I also think he's going to have to become a better passer, ball mover. I got total confidence he'll get there because the rest of his game is complete.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. The Bucks use their size defensively to great impact. Coach Doc Rivers said, we're not fast, we're long. So we get our fingertips on a lot of balls, and that slows fast teams down. Switching keeps guys in front of you, and the more size we can put in front of people, the better it can be. Kevin?
Yeah, you followed this league for a long time. That sounds like a pretty good game plan.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Lillard, the pass to Lopez. Kicks it out to Lillard. Suggs with the steal. And here we go with the Magic fast break. Shoots over Lillard. The Magic again can't hit. The Bucks have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. And here's Prince outside. Rebound by the Magic. Van Carroll looking around. And shot by Caldwell Pope, no good. Milwaukee's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Wagner against Prince. To the middle. Lopez kicks to Giannis. 6 on the shot clock. Lillard against Suggs. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The Magic have gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. Quick shot there, and it's off target. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for Milwaukee. Pass to Kuzma. Kicks it out to Prince. Lillard dishes to Giannis. Back to Lillard. Takes the 3. Now here's Prince. Over Van Carroll. The kick out to Lopez. Lillard from outside. The rebound by Caldwell Pope. Magic shooting 40% from the field. There's a minute 40 left in the third quarter. Pass to Wagner. Back to Caldwell Pope, trying to end the drought. A three-pointer is right on target. Caldwell Pope's got 13 points.
Caldwell Pope at the ready. He was totally prepared to take that one.
Lillard, the pass to Kuzma. Shoots from the corner. Up it goes, and the Magic lead is cut down to just 1 on the basket from Lillard.
Just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
That's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will retain possession.
A split second late, but almost came up with the steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
Anthony Black's checked in for Caldwell Pope, and Milwaukee also making a switch. Trent's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. Pass to Trent. Prince in the corner. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Carter, the pass to Van Carroll. Good ball movement here by the Magic. And that one is good from Suggs.
And as we see Suggs develop his game, you'll see more of this. Jalen with the ability to operate off ball.
And Lillard kicks to Prince. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Trent with the wide open look. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And Caro outside. Back to Suggs. Wagner as screen on Prince. Just 5 on the clock. It's hauled in by Trent. Prince looking around. Buried from outside. But I don't know. I think
the officials will have 2 minutes to review the play.
Officials are going to check that shot again and make sure they got it right before we go to the fourth.
And the footage relayed to the officials from the replay center in Secaucus, I think.
And so it's Kentavious Caldwell Pope making highlights for the Orlando Magic. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And don't go away. We'll be right back. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle. You can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. So with Lillard on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. Antetokounmpo and Portis man the post positions. Gary Trent is out there with Porter. And it's Green in at the 3 spot. Porter passes to Portis. From deep, Trent drains the 3, and yes, he'll go to the line for one more. It's on Jalen Suggs. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Magic.
I'm in love with how they're moving the basketball all game long, and also their ability to move without the ball. That style just makes it so difficult to defend.
You also have to admire the way they've gotten out and run in transition. And they've run wide, they've run their lanes, they've been doing it with a great pace, and that's produced some easy scores.
Bucks trail by 3. Outside Porter. Giannis outside. And it's Trent in the corner. Giannis a screen on Suggs. The kick out to Porter. From past the arc. And it's Suggs with the rebound. Suggs has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Back to Banchero. Pass to Isaac. Now here's Suggs. Puts up a 3. And it's Banchero missing. Milwaukee's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. Porter kicks to Trent. Giannis sets a screen for Trent. Milwaukee the rebound. Giannis passes to Trent. On the wing, Green. Pass to Porter. Launches a 3. Cans it from downtown. Porter's got it all tied up now for the Bucks.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, whether it's teammates or the coaching staff, hopefully a combination of both, but he gets close. He's getting the ball.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time.
Trent kicks to Porter. A 3 ball. Left side, Portis. Off target with his 3. Magic leading by 3. And Banchero outside. Antetokounmpo with the steal. From deep, Trent. It's hauled in by the Magic. Banchero's got rebound number 8 now on the night. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. Both teams will make substitutions. There's a minute 40 left here in the 4th quarter. Out of bounds, Milwaukee takes possession.
Well, unfortunately, just poor execution there. You cannot give the ball away at this point in the game.
Jonathan Isaac, he's checked in for Banchero. Suggs against Lillard. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. From deep, Prince, and a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Antetokounmpo's got 3 assists now in this one. Wagner with a screen for Caldwell Pope. Gets an open look and hits. And the Magic lead by 2.
So reliable with the ball in his hands. Caldwell Pope wanted that shot, and he got it.
And it's out of bounds. Here we say last touch by Suggs. The Magic making a switch here. Blacks checked in. 1:02 left in the 4th quarter. Prince finds Giannis. Prince setting a pick for Antetokounmpo. Picks it out to Prince. They get it again. The shot by Lillard wide open. Laces one from 3.
That is world class.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
Launches it. A nice shot by Black. They're on cloud 9.
That was a huge lift for this crowd.
What a big possession right here.
No doubt about it, guys. The tension is palpable.
Lillard, the pass to Prince. Oh, wow, a huge basket to tie the game.
How about the clutch gene showing up in Taurean Prince? What a shot.
He sinks the clutch free throw. Banchero's checked in for the Magic. Can't knock it down, and they really needed that one.
They come away with the lead, but I'm sure he's kicking himself over that last miss.
The kick out to Lopez. Pass to Antetokounmpo. He's looking for Lillard and finds him. Stolen by Caldwell Pope. Here's Black. Off on that one. And so the big win by Orlando in a tight game.
attention is drawn to the front court matchup.
Oh, yeah, this should be a battle on the baseline. Great to watch skilled bigs trade blows and show off what they can do down low.
A look at the 76ers starting group. Kelly Oubre out there with George. Then it's Joel Embiid. Then it's Maxey. And it's Grimes in at the shooting guard position. Outside Oubre. George for three. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
And Suggs has got the ball here for the Orlando Magic. It's a three-point game. He shoots it. Caldwell Pope's shot is off.
Yeah, you expect him to make those. Good luck. Just couldn't find the mark.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a 10-point pass. Pass to Embiid. Up and over Carter. No good with a fallback jumper. The Magic have gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. Oubre with a steal. Here's Grimes. Offline with a three.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
And it's Wagner missing. Philadelphia has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Well, Grant, you often hear about how smooth Paul George's game is.
Yeah, I'll tell you this. Young players can learn a lot by watching his footwork. His timing, his ability to find the space he needs, it's just tremendous. We've seen him make that shot, but not all that often.
Well, that's the shot where if you make it, everything's fine. But if not, you're going to hear about it.
And look at George going off on the defense, putting them to shame with the alley-oop jam.
And the three-pointer goes. For Philadelphia, they've gone 3 of 6 from the floor. Maxey passes to George. Back to Maxey. It's George on the wing. And stolen by Suggs. Caldwell Pope with it. Oubre picks him up. Stolen. Right side Maxey. Out to Oubre. Pass to George. The three ball. Knocks down the triple. George has got 8.
Gets the ball and takes the shot. It's that easy for Paul George.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
You gotta love Tyrese Maxey's approach to the game. He said, quote, "I really have a simple life. I have this joy about playing basketball. I like putting in the work, so I'm extremely focused, extremely competitive, and I'm out here having the time of my life. I get to do what I love every single day, and it's a blessing," unquote. Ryan, he's such a positive guy.
Yeah, he really is. Thanks for that, Allie.
Oh, a high motor in close to the rim. Maxey finding a window and converting.
Wagner on the wing. Embiid against Carter. Suggs outside. Pass to Carter. Clock at 6. And he lobs it up. It's stolen by Oubre. Here we go. The Sixers on the break. George for 3. Another 3 for Philadelphia. All right, let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the 76ers.
Well, so far they've done a great job of reading the offense and repeatedly putting themselves in the right place to interrupt the play and force turnovers.
Yeah, I also like how they've immediately gotten out in transition. They came to run, and we'll see if they can keep it up.
In transition, the Magic on the run. The 3 from Suggs. The rebound by Embiid. Embiid's got 4 rebounds in the game. Fires from deep. Grimes' shot is off. Magic trail by 12. Wagner with it. Oubre picks him up. Looking to end the run. And Wagner hits from deep.
Well, when you give him room like that, just expect it to go in.
Maxey finds Embiid. George with it. Guarded by Banchero. Puts up a 3. The rebound by Carter. Carter's got 5 rebounds tonight. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Wagner outside. Takes a 3. It's hauled in by Oubre. The Sixers lead by 9. Pass to Embiid. Some room here for George. Gets it to go from the corner. George has got 13.
And early on, they've been on a tear. Just getting whatever they want offensively.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
And stolen by Suggs. He's off on that one. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers closing out the quarter ahead by... We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. Boy, the 76ers at the top of their game, huh?
Well, I think it's pretty obvious they were well prepared defensively coming in.
KYP, know your personnel. So far, good attention to the scouting report.
They've got Anthony. Goga Batadze is out there with Banchero, and it's Black in at the point. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Magic. Now here's Edwards. Pass to Embiid from the arc. It's rebounded by Batadze. Magic trail by 11 to the middle.
Already an excellent passer at his position. Banchero just loves showing off his court vision.
Embiid inside, working on Batadze.
Slams it down with two hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Here's Black. Butler covering. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Black, no good. Philadelphia leading by 11. There's the triple. The shot, no good.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Philadelphia's gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Pass to Edwards. To the left wing. Here's McCain. Again, the Sixers score.
You really have to question the defensive effort on that possession.
Yeah, I got to agree. Their defensive commitment's got to be a lot better.
Here's De Silva. Offensive rebound. Here's Black. There's a screen. Shot clock at 6. This one for 3. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Pass to McCain. The 3 is up. Count it. 2 for 4 from the field now.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
And it's Cole Anthony with a foul. That's his first foul of the game. Stan, you started as an assistant in the NBA back in 1995. Now, all of these years later, for a coach, what's been the biggest change, you think?
Well, I think the biggest change, Brian, has been that we don't practice as much. There's much less time spent on the court with your team. It's more done in terms of film and individual work and not 5-on-5 type practice like it was back in 1995.
You mean to say we're talking about practice?
That's exactly right. Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
From behind the arc. Houston, no good. Philadelphia leading by 15. Picked his pocket. Let's go with a 3. Drains the triple. Houston's got himself on the board with a 3 there.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest at the arc.
To the paint. Yabusele. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Anthony with it. Picked up by Embiid. Pass to Houston. It's hauled in by Oubre. The 76ers have gotten over 50% of their shots to go. 5 for 9 in the second. Embiid from outside. Orlando with the rebound.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that open.
Isaac, the pass to Black. Picked by Isaac. Out to the right wing. And the call will be against Kelly Oubre. That's his first foul.
I have to admit, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
So Orlando ends up going with a new group. Oh, George with a steal. And here's Oubre from the arc. Orlando with a rebound. Carter's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Wagner, the pass to Caldwell-Pope. George with a steal. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Maxey. Back to Oubre. Wagner with a steal. Oh, and a fast break for the Magic. The finish. Oh, a huge slam. An exclamation point on that break.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal? Then he goes straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for. Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, if you put him in position, he'll reward you.
Hacked on the shot, and that'll send him to the line for 3. It's on Kentavious Caldwell-Pope.
Not the smartest play a defender can make there.
At the line for the Sixers,
he does not get the second one. Orlando making a switch here. And he nails the third. Shot from the inbound. Oh, and he hits it at the buzzer.
Makes his selection just in time. Well done.
Well, it's good to have a player on the floor with that kind of awareness. He recognized the situation.
And we've reached halftime in this one. Philadelphia on top, up by 15. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Paul George has been sensational.
Through the first 2 quarters and change, his perimeter shooting continues to be spot on.
Yeah, he's been locked in tonight. Through the first 2 quarters, he's been a huge factor from outside.
Second half underway. Here's who Nick Nurse has got on the floor. Paul George out there with Kelly Oubre. Then it's Maxey, then it's Joel Embiid, and it's Grimes in a 2-guard.
At 7 feet tall, Embiid looks to dunk often, especially when he's got good positioning.
Suggs, the pass to Carter. Rebound by Philadelphia. Oubre's got 4 rebounds in the game. Pass to Grimes. The 3 is up. The rebound by Carter. Carter's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Now here's Caldwell-Pope. Launches a 3. Paul George pulls it in. George has got his 4th rebound in this one. Seems like every team in the league could use a player like Kentavious Caldwell-Pope.
Yeah, Brian, look, the term 3 and D at times seems like a backhanded compliment, but not with KCP. He does both the 3 and the D at elite levels.
Always takes the toughest backcourt assignment and more than holds down his own. Here's Caldwell-Pope. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Caldwell-Pope's got his 2nd basket.
Well, all of us coaches, we love when you can create looks in close.
Maxey passes to Grimes. And here's Oubre from the arc. Caldwell-Pope pulls it in. Magic trail by 16. And the foul called on Paul George. That's his first foul of the game. Isaac, he's checked in for Orlando.
now into the lineup for your
76ers on D.
number 1.
The kick out to Banchero. At the arc, Banchero finds his mark.
His ability to shoot off the catch is a big plus. Banchero has quick reactions, a really versatile scorer.
Maxey finds George. Back to Maxey. Lets the 3 fly. Hits the 3-pointer. Maxey's got 6 points in the quarter.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
When you have an MVP talent in his prime, the focus has to be on winning the title. The Sixers' Joel Embiid said, quote, "The only thing I care about is winning. That takes a lot, and everybody has to contribute. I'm always going to believe in myself. I love the guys that we have. We are going to go and fight every single night.
Great perspective there. Thanks, Allie.
Well, coaches will take that any day. Don't pass up open threes like that.
Pass to Oubre. Here's the three. It's hauled in by Isaac.
Well, this was his shot to miss, honestly. Poor coverage, good setup. He just couldn't knock it down.
Wagner with a screen on Maxey. Here's Suggs. Back to Wagner. Over to the wing. Just 5 to shoot. The three from Banchero. Joel Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And the foul called on Jalen Suggs. That's his first foul. Carter, he's checked in for Orlando. Black comes in for Caldwell Pope. Here's Yabusele. Back to Oubre. Fires the three. That one is off.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
Now here's Wagner. He's got 5. The kick out to Banchero. Three-pointer off the mark.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
For 3, Maxey. He's locked in. Drains his 5th shot in as many attempts.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
Philadelphia shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. And he knocks down the first one. Orlando making some changes. Houston, he's checked in for Wagner. And Anthony subbed in for Suggs. And Philadelphia making a change here. Here's Anthony. And Anthony slams it in.
What? Wait. Hey, dunks are always for the big boy.
Emphatic move by the point guard.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring options.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for the 76ers. They lead by 14. The shot no good. The Magic have gone 7 of 13 in the second half. On the wing, Anthony. Here's Black. It's stolen by Maxey. What a performance for Tyrese Maxey. He has been the story for the 76ers. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Well, it's one of the core parts of the game. Reading the defense and creating an easy bucket for your teammate. That is pretty.
And as we head into the 4th, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. They've got Goga Batase, and it's Black in at the point guard position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic. Pass to Houston. Here's Black. Here's De Silva. Houston passes to Anthony. 4 on the clock. And there's a pick. Shot is up. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Here's Yabusele. Back to Edwards. And here's Butler. Pass to McCain. And all around the rim that time before dropping. And the 76ers lead by 13. Here's Black. And again, it's Orlando with a 3. Caldwell Pope's checked in for Black. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Grimes is checked in. Philadelphia leading by 10. Out of bounds. It'll be Orlando's ball. Orlando making a switch here. And Banchero's checked in.
Now lineup for your
Orlando has gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the fourth. Left side, Caldwell Pope. No good with the triple. We've gone about a minute and a half into this fourth quarter. To the wing, right side. Here's McCain. Nails it from beyond the arc. All right, Coach, what are some qualities you're looking for in a lead guard?
Well, look, you want a guy that can make plays, that can control the game. When I first got into the league, people thought about point guards as traditional pass-first guys. But now it means more than that. You want a guy who can make plays, whether it's for himself or for his teammates.
And here are the Sixers now, following the bucket by the Magic. Got it.
Come on. I mean, what can you do defensively? Embiid is pretty much impossible to guard when his jumper is on.
Three-pointer, Anthony. Philadelphia grabs the miss. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Three-pointer. McCain shot is off. Magic trail by 13. The kick out to Banchero. From deep. And Grimes pulls it down.
I can't believe he missed that three. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be given.
Here's McCain. And that one comes up a bit short. For Orlando, they've gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Connects from downtown.
Don't sleep on Banchero's ability as a creator. He wants the best shot possible, even if it's not his own.
Here's McCain. He's covered by Caldwell Pope. A nice shot by McCain. And the 76ers lead by 13.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first. Terrific ball movement leading to the basket. You love to see it.
Yabusele, good, and Butler gets the assist.
And he's not taking it easy on them at all. I mean, we all know he's going to keep pouring it on.
And defensively, that kind of effort is just not going to cut it.
1:27 left in the fourth. Here's Grimes. It's picked off. Butler with a steal. Here's Grimes. For three. Deflected.
Yeah, this is something we might see Banchero work on. Improving his ability to knock away shots. Ooh, that's a tough spot to be in as a defender. With that height disadvantage, it's very hard to protect the rim.
Here's McCain. Shoots. Can't nail the jumper. Outside, Caldwell Pope. Hits a three-pointer.
And he's really made his mark with the three-pointer today. And that's another big one.
And when you have shooters feeling it from distance, it feels like no lead is safe because points can get put up in a hurry.
Here's McCain. From downtown, it's rebounded by Batase.
And looking for a quick bucket here.
And then foul, trying to extend that game.
Puts up a deep three. Offensive board. Caldwell Pope for three. It falls! What a beautiful shot. Brings it within 3. 16 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pass to McCain. The three ball. Sends it home from three-point land.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Yeah, and at this point, the focus is take care of the ball, no needless fouls, and no threes.
Fires the three, and he cans that one. And now a 9-point Philadelphia lead. And so it's Philadelphia with the W.